Yes, people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Yash Talks Football. Arsenal 5, Bolton 1. Some decent performances today, and I'll get into it. But before we do, make sure you are like, sub, and sharing the content around, doing whatever you got to do, commenting, sharing, doing whatever to help the channel grow. Now, League Cup game, I wanted to see us take the cup seriously. Whether we do or not, we'll know in the latter stages, but we have drawn Preston away in the next round. So, look, although it's Preston, away days aren't easy, and we know, and especially in cup competition. So, gotta make sure we're on our game for that. But we'll talk about that later on. The performance yesterday, standard. What I expected. The lineup we had 16-year-old Jack Porter in goal, who is younger than me, which is wild. Because I'm 18 and he's what 16. That's crazy. I think it's the first time all these youngsters are below my age, which is wild. But yeah, he didn't have much to do, to be fair. And the goal, it was just a quick counter attack. It was pretty much 1-on-1. Can't remember who was back, but they probably should have done a lot better. But yeah, regards to defense, Calafiori looks a bit shaky in the first half, but they weren't really offering much of a threat because it's Bolton. Let's be real. I think they got into our half a few times in the first half, but I think after we started getting the goals, it started to calm down a little bit. Kivior thought played all right. Um, Lewis Skelly, I thought he played decent. To be fair, he was the one that came on late against Man City, who got yellow carded before he even came on and made his Premier League debut. To be fair play to him. He played well. The one who didn't play well, in my opinion, however, is I think his name was Josh Nichols or Nichols. I can't remember. Maybe he's down to nerves playing his first game for Arsenal. I'm not too sure, but he did look shaky. Gave the ball away a couple times, I remember. But apart from that, defensively sound. Apart, I think the only disappointment was giving away that goal in the quick transition. Midfield, Jorginho, great. No complaints about him. I know it's Bolton, but he's one person that I want to see start against Leicester. I think Thomas Partey will probably most likely be the best for PSG. I'm not brushing Leicester aside because they are a decent team, especially against Arsenal. They usually turn up quite a bit, but I say a decent team, but they're relegation team. But they've got a couple of players like Jamie Vardy who can hurt us. I start Jorginho against Leicester, and against PSG, I will start Thomas Partey. So I think Jorginho played really well. Declan Rice scored a cracking goal. Decent performance from Declan Rice, to be fair, standard from him. The one that played well, that we all, the reason why we watched that game was Ethan Nwaneri. I've seen enough of this guy to know that he is an absolute baller. Even before the goals, he was playing well. The way he moves the ball, the way his quick thinking is on the spot, the way he was linking up with Saka, just like Martin Odegaard does normally. It's like watching that game. You wouldn't have thought Odegaard was out because the way he was playing, the way he was linking up, the way he was switching play so quickly as well. He had a really great performance, especially for his full debut, and as well with getting 2 goals. So fair play to him. Gabriel Jesus stunk the pitch out. He was by far the worst player on the pitch. Yeah, the fact he can't do it against Bolton slightly worries me because look, I know he's not that good up front. I prefer him out on the right hand side, but the way he was just getting barged off and should have scored as well, to be fair. But yeah, not looking good for Gabriel Jesus at the moment. Raheem Sterling, I thought was shit in the first half, if I'm being completely honest. Second half, he grew into the game and got his goal, bit of a lucky goal to be fair, and set up Nwaneri's second goal. Yeah, second half, he actually done alright. Saka fought up and down in the first half, but when Nwaneri started to link up with him a lot more often, he was decent, kept the ball well, taking on his man well, but at the same time, like I said, it's Bolton. I need to see this, especially against Leicester and especially against PSG on next Wednesday. I think we have them. But yeah, that's about it. Standard victory. We should be beating Bolton. We should be slapping Bolton. I guess the only disappointment is the goal that we conceded and that we didn't keep a clean sheet. But yeah, it is what it is. Got Leicester on Saturday. Preview, match reaction, all that stuff will be as normal. It'll be up and down with the midweek games because I've got work. I've got to tackle gym, work, and sixth form at the same time. So if you don't want to miss any content, hit the notification bell so you get notified on your phone about whenever I make a video. And I'll see you lot for the Leicester preview tomorrow in a bit.